Hey, what's up, people? So, I would like to talk about imagination and just see whatever comes. So, imagination is nothing but actually, imagination and consciousness are quite synonymous. But the only distinction that you could make is like you could say imagination is consciousness plus your ability to create or perceive an experience, or imagination plus awareness. So that is how we could define imagination. So the main point what I would like to share you guys is, if you could look at your experience, what we call physical, it is not actually, you can't say that you're really experiencing the solidity of the experience. Like, you could feel like you are experiencing the solidity of the physicality, but if you really look at in your direct experience, what you will find out is like when you are aware of your physical senses, what you will observe is like you're actually imagining the object. You're not really experiencing the object, you're experiencing the imagination of the object plus whatever you are feeling with your physical senses. That is what you are perceiving. You are imagining your sensations. If you could find that threshold of that imagination, where imagination feels like externalized physical versus where the imagination feels like subjective, if you could find that threshold in your daily experiences, where when you're going out for a walk, or when you're going out to the gym, or when you are walking your dog out in the park, if you could see you're actually not experiencing the solidity, you're not really experiencing the mountain, you are experiencing what your physical sensations think of a mountain. You're not really experiencing the object, you are experiencing the experience what is created by your physical senses about the object. So that is a threshold I would like you to find in the daily experience. It's not like your consciousness is physical at one point and non-physical at the one point. It is actually physical and non-physical at the same time. It's the same thing. It's like imagination is imagination of the physical reality is no different than your subjective experience. Imagination has certain layers to it. So one form of imagination is physically externalized, and the same power of imagination feels subjective. So if you look at your, how do you know that you have an externalized sense of perception and subjective kind of perception, is when you go through your daily experience, if you feel like stuck if you feel like things are real, if you feel like a victim, that's a powerful thing. If you feel like a victim, that means definitely you could say that your consciousness is mostly objectified, externalized. It's more on the physical realm of imagination. And the other type would be whenever you felt powerful, blissful, and you felt free, exuberant, it is that moment where your consciousness is mostly subjective. It is internalized within yourself. So it's consciousness dancing. It's the same field, within the same field of physicality or non-physicality. It is through consciousness you have an externalized point of view and an internalized point of view. It is happening in the same field. We are just making a verbal distinction that there is a physical reality and there is like an subjective reality. So within the same field, you're going from subtler to physical, from subjective to objective. It's within the same field. Everything is happening in the same field. All I want is you to find the threshold of where you feel like you have an externalized form of experience and subjective form of experience. If you can dance within this experience within the same field, then you have a greater awareness in your meditation. So, thank you. Hope it made sense to you, people.